Hi, my name is Don, and this is Rooftop Trombone in the Age of COVID-19, day number 253. 253, we're in Rooftop Trombone version 2.0, and this is day number 53. We're closing in on 8 weeks, I believe, 7.5 weeks right now of Conditional Movement Control Order for the region surrounding Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Don Bowyer. I'm the Dean of the School of Arts at Sunway University, right over there under that gorgeous sunset. Let me get out of the way of that sunset. Actually, it's a little to the right of the sunset, but close enough. We're in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, in Sunway City, Bandar Sunway, which is a planned green city surrounded by the rest of Kuala Lumpur metropolitan area. And we are, like I said, on day 53 of a conditional movement control order for large parts of Malaysia. As it happens, tomorrow is the last day for many of those parts of Malaysia, though not for this part. So we're going to continue in the conditional movement control order for at least 2 more weeks until December 10th, and we'll see after that. There was an announcement just in the last 2 hours, and one that left us English readers not quite clear on what we're allowed to do, because along with the extension for some parts, any of the conditional movement control order, CMCO, anyone not living in an area under EMCO, not CE, anyone not living in an EMCO area is apparently allowed domestic travel within Malaysia starting Monday. What I don't know, and the people I've talked to so far don't know, is whether CMCO really means EMCO and it's a translation thing. It very likely could be. Doesn't matter, you don't want to hear all that anyway. If you're not here in Malaysia, why do you care? Just know that things are getting better here in Malaysia, and if you're anywhere in Europe or North America, things were already better here in Malaysia. Our worst days have not been anything like what's going on in Europe and North America. But we don't want them to be either, so we're trying to be careful. Anyway, enough of that. I'm coming out here on my rooftop every evening at 7 p.m. unless it's raining, in which case sometimes I use the balcony that has better shelter. And playing trombone for the world on Facebook Live for about 5 minutes, basically, not very long. And what I've been doing in this version 2 for the last 53 days is using trombone to provide commentary, if you will. Think of Charlie Brown's teacher, to provide commentary on poetry or images, mostly submitted by people in the audience. And tonight, in fact, we're going to do images. I have a set of 10 images that came from, my voice is changing this week, finally. Images that came from people in the audience, some of you, I hope, and if not, send me some images for later, because we're running out of things to do here, and we might just have to stop doing this at 7 p.m. every night, unless you'll send us some poetry or some images. So, tonight, thank you to the people who did send these. You'll see your names, and I'll tag you later. Please, this must be Improvisatory Images number 25 in the 53-night series. And here we go. I hope you like these. I think there's some great pictures here. I have seen them this time, by the way. Thank you. Like I said, I've seen those photos before, but I didn't remember the order, and I sure didn't have any melodies in mind. Hope you like that. Hope it worked for you. I enjoyed it. Please send your pictures to rooftoptrombone@gmail.com. Any pictures that you own the rights to and that are family friendly. So if you took them or a member of your family took them and says okay, send it to me, rooftoptrombone@gmail.com. We'll put it on the air. You can even tell your family member. Also, poetry. If you have written a poem and you'd like it to be included in a future poetry show, send it to the same address. Or it doesn't have to be one you wrote. It could be your favorite poem by Emily Dickinson or Robert Frost or anybody who wrote it at least 96 years ago, written in 1924 or earlier. And then it's public domain and we won't get in trouble with the Facebook police because they're on the lookout for IP, intellectual property violations. Anyway, I hope to see you again tomorrow night, the next night, whenever, and if you send us some photos or some poetry, we will be back the next night. Thank you very much. I'm going to say goodnight now. It's Saturday night! Oh, let's check out the sunset. Yeah, not much now. The best sunset was about 2 minutes before 7 o'clock. But you know, in another let's hope that this doesn't go on forever, but you know, December 21st, the sun starts going just a little bit later again. Our sunset here in Malaysia, we're 200 miles from the equator. What's that? I don't know, 320 kilometers or something. Somebody check my map. We're very close to the equator. Our sunrise and sunset between June and December vary by about 15 minutes, that's all. But that 15 minutes does make a difference. When I started 53 days ago, the sunsets were after I started. Now they're a little before. Sorry. talk to you. I did say goodbye already, didn't I? Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. Thanks. Thanks. Bye.